Like I said, still have the little washer fluid pieces that you use, you know what I'm saying, spray the washer fluid. So we're gonna take this out. Like I'm gonna be looking for another tank while it's out, you know. And then like I said, I don't know what this go to, but this is the wire that literally goes to none of the rest of these wires are undone. It's cut back here, so yeah, I'm just gonna delete it. And here go my box with all the stuff that we can pull off so far of the fog or the smog system. I don't know why I keep saying fog, but smog system. So let's go ahead and like I said, I'm finna order aluminum, one of them, you know what I'm saying. I already found one, so I'm finna get ready to order that as well. And then all I gotta do is just hook up the line. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Get this all up out. Just everything, you know what I'm saying, that I done took off the car. So if I ever want to put it back to OEM under the hood and sell it, there go all the parts. You know what I'm saying, or just sell the car as it is and then get them out of OEM parts. But yeah, now we got all this room here. What's up guys, it's your boy Deuce back with another video. Now we finna move on from the exterior of the car because I'm waiting on parts to come in for the I think I said we finna move on from the exit. We finna move on from the interior of the car because I'm waiting on parts for the interior to come in, and they just taking forever to come in, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't really much left I can do. I mean, I could take my cluster apart, but I don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm not doing it right now, you know what I'm saying? So this video, I might do that tomorrow. Go ahead and take my cluster back apart, put the trim back off, and mess with the cluster, you know what I'm saying? And then leave it apart until I order these little chrome pieces that's gonna go in my cluster to make it pop a little bit more. But we finna go ahead and move up under the hood a little bit, and we finna delete some stuff. So we finna delete the air injection system because I don't need it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it on there, and I feel like it clutters up the engine bay too much. Yeah, y'all know, man, I don't plan on removing this 307 motor, you know what I'm saying? It's the original motor in this car, and this original motor has 67,000 or well 68,000 original miles. These are our original miles on this car. This is the original motor. My dad didn't touch the motor. He didn't do nothing with the motor but change the exhaust, which only thing he did was delete the cats, put glass packs on, and then new tailpipes. That's it, you know what I'm saying? That's all he did with the motor of the car, you know what I'm saying? He didn't change nothing up under the hood. So I'm finna just delete some stuff, that way I can try to clean up the engine bay a little bit. So we're gonna delete the, not really deleting, but we finna take out the washer fluid reservoir, and I'm gonna try and look for aluminum one. If I can't find an aluminum one, then we're just gonna delete it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna use the washer fluids or anything to come up on the windshield. I'm not gonna use it, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be good to have, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna look for an aluminum one, and if I find one, I find one. If not, then I won't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not removing the, I could remove the radiator, not the radiator, but the coolant reservoir, but I'm not gonna remove it yet until I go ahead and order me aluminum one, and once they come in, then we'll remove it. So I'm not gonna touch the coolant reservoir yet, but we are gonna remove this. And there's something else under this hood. I don't know what it went to, what my dad had it going to, but I'm finna remove it because I found this wire, and the wire don't go to nothing. You feel me? The wire is literally just dangling here on the floor, so I don't know what it go to. So I'm finna just take it out, you know what I'm saying? Take it off the car. So we're finna take that out, and then like I said, the washer fluid reservoir. If I find me an aluminum, hopefully sometime soon, then I'm gonna go ahead and order it, and we're gonna get that and install it in here. If not, then honestly I don't have to have it. Like I said, I'm never gonna use it anyways. It was just something to have just under the hood to be like, yeah, I still have the original washer fluid stuff, you feel me? The little exits are still right there, you feel me? So yeah, like I said, I'm never gonna use it, but it's just something cool to actually still have. So like I said, if I find one, I find one. If not, then it's already out, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna delete two things, and in the next video we're gonna delete the air injection. I got some plugs, some little bolt plugs that I'm gonna use. I looked at some forums of people on the forums talking about the 307s, and that's what they did to remove it, you feel me, and delete it. And I got some Teflon tape to make sure the thread is good, you know what I'm saying, don't backslide. Hopefully these threads are right. I got this little pack from Harbor Freight, but that's for the next video. Like I said, this video, man, we're finna remove the washer fluid reservoir, windshield washer fluid reservoir, and whatever this little thing my dad has in here. Like I said, he might have put it in here, he might not have, might have came from factory, but like I said, I found the wires, so I'm just gonna take it out and put it in my box of original parts that go under the hood. I got a box full of that stuff that I already took apart. So let's get right into this video, man. I hope y'all enjoy. This should be really quick. It should just be a few bolts, like 2-3 bolts, and then two or three screws. That should be all to remove these two parts. So like I said, this should open up the engine bay a lot more, and makes it look a lot less cluttered. And then we're gonna start later on figuring out what wires go to what and what wires I can delete, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna delete some wires, and we're gonna, you feel me, just slowly delete stuff on this motor, because like I said, I don't plan on changing this motor anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep this motor in this car because it's the original motor until that motor decides to give out. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll swap the motor. But until then, I want to keep this motor. So I want to give me some hair. I'm just basically going to dress up this motor, put some headers on it. Like I said, delete the wires, some of the wires anyways. And then I already got my valve covers. Got to put my valve covers on, and I already put my air cleaner on, and it might be all. So like I said, hope y'all enjoy, man. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn that post notification bell on after y'all subscribe. That way, as soon as I drop a video, y'all get notified. You know what I'm saying? Share the channel, share this video, man. Let's keep growing and elevating together. Road to 5,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all share the channel, share the video, subscribe, do whatever you can. Help me reach that goal. Other than that, hood is already popped, so I will catch y'all in 1 second once I get out there, and we're gonna get up under the hood and delete this stuff. Alright, so basically, like I said, still have the little washer fluid pieces that you use, you know what I'm saying, spray the washer fluid. So we're gonna take this out. Like I'm gonna be looking for another tank while it's out, you know. And then like I said, I don't know what this go to, but this is the wire that literally goes to none, and the rest of these wires are undone. It's cut back here, so yeah, I'm just gonna delete it. And here go my box with all the stuff that we done pulled off so far of the fog or the smog system. I don't know why I keep saying fog, but smog system. So let's go ahead and, like I said, I'm finna order aluminum, one of them, you know what I'm saying. I already found one, so I'm finna get ready to order that as well. And then all I gotta do is just hook up the line. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Get this on up out. Make sure y'all can see good. Alright, we good. So like I said, this wire I'm going to go ahead and feed it through. It's literally just ran through the column and it's out. You see? And then unscrew it. Looks like it is 2 screws. Hopefully I can get these screws out. Alright, 1 screw is coming. And it's ran through the wheel well. I hate that, bro. I hate that these screws just drilled through this wheel well. Cause yeah, this is not factory. This is not factory. It don't look factory anyways. Cause I don't think the factory will put screws through the wheel well like that, and then you can puncture your wheels. And these screws are extra long. So yeah, I don't think this is factory. Get this other screw out, then this should come on out. Cause like I said, it ain't hooked up to literally nothing. No wires ran or anything. Well, yeah, ain't no wires plugged in or connected or none of that, you know. And then we're gonna go ahead and get this washer fluid reservoir off, because it ain't even connected. So y'all can see it's supposed to be a hose connected here, which the hose is down there. It's not even connected, so I'm gonna just go ahead and delete it for now until I find one. Then I'll plug her in, you know what I'm saying. There we go. Got these screws out. Yeah, I don't think this was factory, you know what I'm saying. This was drilled into the wheel well. Oh, look at all these wires, bro. Like I said, they cut up and everything, bro. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's supposed to be like some type of music horn for music, maybe it's like a speaker or something for music. I don't know. I really don't. But it's getting up out of here. Told you I'm trying to unclutter this engine bay. There's so much stuff under here from factory. I don't like it, bro. It's too much going on. Oh, it was grounded down, so I gotta get that ground out. Yeah, I think this was a speaker for the music. Maybe. I think that's what my dad had it for. There's an extra speaker to play music under the hood, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not in car shows or competition, music competition, you know what I'm saying, to let the music play loud. So I'm not in no music competition, so I'm not keeping that in here. Get that out of the way. should be a 10, right? Yep, everything's a 10. Let me do this grind, get this up out there. There we go. Put that bolt back in, because I don't know where to go to. There we go. Alright. Now we got this thing up out of here. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a speaker, bro. That's what it looks like a little extra speaker of some sort, you know. But I don't want it. So, I'm getting this out and putting this in the box with all that other stuff in it. So, 1 second, let me put this up. Now let's go ahead, I'm gonna give you an extension and let's take off this washer reservoir. And like I said, I'm gonna be looking for another one. And I'm gonna keep these bolts here so I remember that these bolts are what go to what go right here, you know what I'm saying? I might have to try and see if I can get someone to make me one. But yeah, if I can get this, you see, it wasn't even hooked up to nothing. So, didn't need it there. Like, so I'm gonna put these bolts back up in here. Just so I can remember. And I don't just lose these bolts, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff has been getting lost and I have to replace it with aftermarket stuff. Hardware anyways. There we go. Yeah, see, yeah, that's the factory spots. I don't know what this go to. This don't look like you got nothing ran to it either. I'll do this wire to this side so they all be on this firewall or this fender wall. And then now I can just clean her, you know, so I just need to clean her. Something didn't cut through here or burn through here, but it's fine. But yeah, now we got all this open space here. Like I said, I just gotta look for a washer reservoir. Then we get that done. So I gotta find one. Just gotta look. And like I said, I don't know what this go to. Maybe I can delete this too. I don't know what it go to, but I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna get my pops over here and he gonna tell me what wires I can take out, what wires I need to leave alone. I know that EG whatever system, I'm gonna try to find a block off plate so I can block it off as well. It's right here by the carb and the valve covers. So it is right over here. So like I said, I'm gonna look for or try to find the right block off plate and block that off. So we're gonna delete that as well because that's with the smog system, you know what I'm saying? So get all that gone. Trying to think what else can I go ahead and delete while I'm right here. I could go ahead and take that coolant reservoir out. That way when my new one comes, I just throw it right in. But honestly, I'm gonna wait, just do a whole video on that separately, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm gonna mess with nothing else. So like I said, ain't no line into this. I could delete this, but yeah, I'm gonna just wait. Cause like I said, I don't know where to go to. Y'all will know, but I really don't, just being honest. So I think that's all. So we go ahead and put this in the box as well. Just everything, you know what I'm saying, that I done took off the car. So if I ever want to take back the OEM under the hood and sell it, there go all the parts. You know what I'm saying, or just sell the car as it is and then get them out of OEM parts. But yeah, now we got all this room here. I have my speaker wire. I'm not finna run it today, but I ordered some new wire, some brand new 0 gauge wire. So once my 0 gauge wire come in, we're gonna run it and we're gonna have it coming this way up the column. I think did I order the piece that go on here? I think I did order the battery terminal piece for the 0 gauge wire. So I think I did. If I did, then we're gonna go ahead and run it like I said, and then connect it on here, and then I can go ahead and put my fuse box. I'm gonna sit it probably on this bolt, or maybe this one of these two bolts, you know what I'm saying, probably this one, that way it don't be in the way of the washer reservoir or whatever reservoir I get to put there. So I think I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, or if not, I just use them old screw holes there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run my speaker wire. Like I said, once they come in, should be in this week, and we can get that done, and I can hook up my subwoofers and the door panel speakers. And then my DS18s come this week for here, and all I gotta do is order the rear deck 6x9s. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy it. Catch y'all in a second. We're gonna go ahead and delete the air injection, which is this. I'll put a cap on it so I have no little leaks or nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna delete that in the next video, so stay tuned. Alright y'all, so we got that done, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it wasn't nothing too crazy. That one, like I said, I think it was a speaker, bro. It looked like a speaker. Just, you know how back in the day people used to put the speakers right behind their grills. I mean, even now people put the speakers like in the back of their car, under the car, you know what I'm saying, at the back. So yeah, like car shows and stuff, you know, music shows, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that's what people used to do, you know. So I know that for sure back in the day, because there was a few people that live in the town I live in, they had speakers right behind their grills, or some type of air horns or whatever, you know what I'm saying, for music, right behind the grills of their cars and trucks. But I don't want that, you know what I'm saying. I don't care about music being heard outside of the car, you know what I'm saying. I'm inside the car. I want to enjoy my music. I don't care if nobody else enjoy it outside of the car, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I don't need that. And it wasn't even ran anything, it wasn't working or none of that, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I just get it up out of there, you feel me. So yeah, I got the wash fluid out. Like I said, I'm gonna have to look and see what I can find to replace it. I've already started looking. I've seen replacements of the OEM type, but I want an aluminum one, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm trying to make the engine bay pop a little bit more. I've seen somebody selling a cover for it, but I really didn't want to put no cover over the washer reservoir, you know what I'm saying. If I was gonna do that, I wanted to cover the whole engine bay besides the air cleaner and part of the valve cover, you know what I'm saying, do it like that. But nah, I didn't want to buy no cover. I want a actual aluminum one, you feel me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, see what I can find. Might just try to get like some type of universal one and do it like that, you know what I'm saying. I want a chrome one, or like I said, aluminum. So I'm gonna keep looking and see what I can find. And then that speaker, like I said, I just don't want it under the hood, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have subwoofers in the trunk, so the bass will be heard outside. But like I said, I don't care about other people hearing my music like that, you know what I'm saying. Most of the time in my charge, I don't always ride with my subwoofers on anyways, you feel me. So yeah, I'm not too pressed about having that. Like I said, I think it's a speaker. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me, you feel me. One of those type of speakers that people have behind the grills of their cars, you feel me. And yeah, that's really it, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, but y'all stay tuned, man. My DS18 front windshield 3.5 speakers should be coming in this week, so we're gonna be installing that. What else? My subwoofer wire, like I said, should be coming in with my fuse, my little fuse box for the subs, you know what I'm saying. You're supposed to have one of those, or you should anyways. That should be coming in. And then I think I ordered the terminal piece. I'm pretty sure I did. If not, I'm finna go ahead and order that now, because I'm gonna need that to be able to hook up the subwoofers, or the speaker wire, I mean to say. So, or the power wire. Oh, I keep saying speaker wire, but y'all might get it confused. Power wire. So yeah, I ordered some 0 gauge power wire because I didn't have no more. All I have is 4 gauge or 5 gauge, one of those two. And I just wanted to go ahead and do 0 gauge to get it over with, so I won't have to come back later on. And I ordered some ground wire. Didn't have to order no ground because I have plenty of ground wire, but I ordered some 0 gauge ground wire as well. And I think that's all I ordered. Still waiting on my billet column pieces to come in. Still waiting on, 1 second. My bad about the cut. Don't remember where I was at, but I do remember that we just took off that speaker thing. I think it's the speaker, like I said, and the washer fluid reservoir. Like I said, I'm gonna look for one while I'm off camera and everything, you know what I'm saying, while I'm at the crib just chilling. I'm gonna look for one, see what I can find. I might have to just get a universal one and make it work. But like I said, honestly, I really don't need one, because I don't think I'm gonna ever use the washer fluid reservoir, and it probably won't even be full, you know what I'm saying, with no washer fluid. But like I said, I just want to get it just to put it in there. But yeah, just waiting on parts to come in, man. When parts come in, we keep moving. But until then, I really just gotta wait and find other stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? Just keep myself busy as much as possible. But like I said, hope y'all enjoyed, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Keep God first and God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.